Children, related to school, we have done few exercises and few more exercise and activity we will do. This helps you to revise the chapter. Here you can see that it is written that do as directed. That means what is instruction is given, you have to follow them. Good habits in school. Now you have learned why do we come to school? We study, we learn good manners and habits, discipline, different activities, sharing, caring. So here, good habits that we learn in school, that we have to write. First one, going to school in or on time. Going to school on time, in proper time. School on time. This we learn. We should not be late in the school, isn't it? Here we have not added we should not because spaces are less. Going to school on time, that we learn. To wear clean uniform. To wear clean uniform, or we should wear clean uniform, that we learn. We should not come in a school in a dirty uniform or dirty clothes. Isn't it? True? So this also we learn. This is also included in good habit. This all. Going to school on time, that is good habit. To wear clean uniforms, that is good habit. Then greet teachers when you meet them. These also we learn. Greet teachers when you meet them. This also you learn. That is also good habit. Then raise hand to raise hand if you wish to say something. Raise hand if you wish to say something. These good manners are good habits also we learn in school. Okay? Now, throw waste in the dustbin. Rather, we should not throw waste in the dustbin. That also we learn in school. We should not throw any piece of paper or sharpening things in the classroom. Rather, we should throw it in the dustbin. Then, pay attention in the class. Now suppose teacher is teaching, you should pay attention, you should follow the instruction what your ma'am or sir is saying. These all good habits we learn in school. 6 good habits we have learned. First, going to school on time. disturb. Okay, throw waste in the dustbin. Suppose some piece of paper or sharpening waste are there, you should throw it in the dustbin. Pay attention in the class. What is taught in the class, what instruction is given by your teacher, that you have to follow and pay attention. These all good manners we learn in school. Now, keeping classroom clean. How to keep your classroom clean? That we will learn here. We should not litter. We should not litter the classroom. Okay? Litter the classroom. That means what? Suppose you are feeling thirsty, you ask to young man, ma'am, may I drink water? And all of a sudden you open the cap of a bottle and water spill everywhere. That make the classroom dirty. So you should not litter the classroom. If you want to drink, you have to drink properly. Open the cap properly, drink properly, so that classroom will be neat and clean. Okay? Then next, we should not spill food on the table. We should not spill food on the table. Now, in the lunch time, you sit in the class, you keep your lunch box on the desk and start eating. Many times it has been observed that you are spilling your food here and there. You should not do that. If you sit in the classroom, eat properly so that no food items will be spilled on the bench or in the classroom. This you have to keep in mind to keep your classroom clean. Okay? Now next, we should not play with desk and bench. We should not play with desk or benches. Okay? We should not play with desks or benches. You will get hurt. You will get hurt. You should not drag it. It looks untidy class. All the benches are kept in a series, in a line. If you drag it, the position of the desk and bench will change. So, classroom also looks untidy. So, to keep your classroom clean, you have to keep your desk and bench clean, as well as you should not move it here and there. Okay? Now, next, we should not scribble. We should not scribble the walls. Now, here, some children are having habit that they take the pencil and they rub on the classroom walls. They take the eraser and rub on the walls. What will happen? The classroom will be dirty, walls will be dirty. When any guest or principal sir enter in the class, how does that classroom looks? Very untidy. So, you should not scribble on the walls of the classroom. Not with pencil, not with eraser. Okay? Now, we should bench, eraser that side, book somewhere, not, water bottle somewhere. So all things of the school bag items, books, eraser, compass, lunch box, water bottle, everything should be kept in arranged manner in a school bag. That is also making classroom clean, one tips. Okay. Now last one, we should keep the blackboard also neat and clean. Now here blackboard is for teacher only. You should not use that. You should not take a chalk and write something on the blackboard. That is not good habit. So you should keep the blackboard also clean. That will be kept for teacher. Teacher will write, teacher will rub. You don't have to touch the blackboard. So these all are the tips which keeps your classroom neat and clean. Your classroom will look beautiful and you will be called a good child or children. So please children, you also observing video, after observing video, follow all these rules and tips. You will also be a good child. Okay? So please observe and follow the tips. Clear?